world. In a time of negativity and pandemic talk, I thought that I would show you guys how to make some boutonnieres out of some dried floral. Yep, this is pretty nice. This is all dried. It's gonna last you a long time. You're gonna need some scissors and some little clippies. I got all this stuff in a kit that I can link below. You're gonna need some brown floral tape or floral tape of the color of your liking. These are called Boutonniere pins. I found them on Amazon and I will link them below. They're nice. Let's see, this is some, I want to say flocked feathers my sister got at Hobby Lobby. They aren't necessarily dried floral, but I got them secondhand from her. And you're just going to want little pieces like that. Let's see, so here I am separating it out. You're going to want to have a little bit of a stem on each of your pieces for your boutonniere because you're going to want to be able to wrap the floral tape around. So here I am just struggling to cut off the simplest of tasks, just cutting feathers off of cutting hairs off of a feather. I don't know. But yeah, basically you're just going to have a little bit of a stem to wrap the tape around. Next, this is off of a Russian olive tree that is in bloom. I found it while I was hiking. Thought it'd look pretty. This and that are from my mom's garden last year. They were like purple flowers and I grabbed those after the petals fell off. This is a burrow. They stick to our dogs when we go hiking, but I like the color of them. I stuck them on a stick, hot glued them, because normally they're just like that once they dry out. So that's the stick that I put it on. This is a little weed that I found in my backyard. My back alleyway is filled with them and I thought they looked nice. This is some dried eucalyptus I got at Hobby Lobby. It's one of the only things I paid for the boutonnieres as far as the floral goes. But I got a really big bunch for a really good deal. Always using them 40% off coupons. And you're going to want to do the same thing with the eucalyptus stick. Give yourself some room to work and wrap your tape around. This is a bunny tail, and you can buy these. You can also find them. I ended up buying that off of Amazon because Hobby Lobby is not open. That little branch is also a little piece of grass that I found while hiking that I thought would maybe make it look a little bit more full. You're just going to want to clip that off and clean off any of the little bits that look like they're going to fall apart because you don't want these falling apart on your groomsman shirt on the day of the wedding. You're just going to want to, position it the way it feels right. Taking the bunny tail, we're just going to pop that baby in there too. Give it some good fluffing up for good luck. Take the little weed that I found in my alley, add that to it. And our beautiful eucalyptus that I need to take more leaves off of to get to fit correctly. Apparently I struggle with trimming leaves off of things. And you're just gonna, hold that. You want to hold everything tightly, but not too tight. You want to be able to move some stuff around, add some stuff. And goes that Russian olive branch. And the burrow That big glob of hot glue is going to have to be hidden, so make sure you are placing it wisely or not hot gluing it. Next, we're going to take these little black balls that are from my mom's flower garden, and those are my favorite parts of the boutonnieres. See, you just got to shuffle everything around until it feels right. This is the third boutonniere that I made, so I played around with some other ones. I kind of knew what I was going for at this point, but it's going to take a while to figure out what you want. Make everything nice and neat. Looking good. Alright, so you got your bundle. Now it's time to wrap. Sorry for the angle, but I'm doing this all by myself, so I needed both hands to wrap that tape. You're going to want to use floral tape. It's a little hard to work with. It's very waxy and sticky, but just, you know, do as best you can with what you're given. So once you have that wrapped nice and tight, you're going to just squeeze it all together. It'll stick on itself and it'll hold everything in place. Go ahead and trim it as short as you want it, but not too short because you still need to put that boutonniere pin on the back. You're going to want to dab some hot glue on it. Not too much, just enough to hold it in place. You got that pin and it's just not wanting to focus, so we'll just put it on there anyways. There we go. So now that glue is going to hold it in place. And this is your time to shuffle everything around again, make it look pretty. Everything should be somewhat movable still, not a lot, but tiny bit. Make some minor adjustments. Alright, now we're back at this beautiful angle, and you're going to wrap the floral tape around the pin for extra security on the day of. You got groomsmen that are going to be dancing and walking and running, and you want to make sure that everything's secure. So just give it a couple wraps, give it a nice cut, put that pin back in, and you have a nice long-lasting boutonniere that you can make during the pandemic that will hopefully last until your wedding.